stuff.
Okay.
Is that based on my voice, what character could you think I could? Because they based the Vogue, they're like T.J. Miller. So what would I be with my voice?
Oh, I have one.
Go
but
ahead.
It's part of my $1 billion idea that I don't want to give away.
Well, then don't even bring it up.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, why
I
would
had
you even
one
bring that
also,
up?
but it's part of my $1 million idea, and I don't want to give that away.
Yeah.
Does anyone have an idea from like $1,000?
$1,000 Bobby Lee project.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you could be the announcer for
Gilbert, what would I-
hip hop?
What?
Yeah.
Oh, say that one more time.
What'd you say?
No, I'm not going to.
Star of hip hop?
I'll call back to it.
Call back to it right now.
Star of hip hop, you said?
You know, the star of hip hop. I think you got the kind of voice where you could be the star of hip hop.
Thank
That
you.
sounds like something a guy would say to an impressionable person in Los Angeles to try and have sex with them. Like pick up the girl. The guy is like, you know what? You've got a great voice. I think you could be the star of hip hop. Oh my God, are you serious?
Really?
Of the whole hip hop? Of
Yeah.
all hip hop? Oh yeah. Come with me. I'll take you to a diner. We'll talk it out.
I got it.
What is it?
Be the voice of his peanut butter brand.
As peanut butter?
You're gonna play a peanut.
No. It's my.
Oh, I'm going to play
Yeah, peanut.
peanut.
So
Exactly.
So
so
read
try
the-
this. Try
read
this.
the back
read
of
the
that.
back of the peanut butter. I think you
I'm going to come up with a voice.
No English, just
No, because I'm trying to embody a
And
peanut.
if that doesn't work, you could be a ghost pepper for the hot sauce.
ooh.
What is happening?
No, because I'm trying to find the voice.
I know. It's just so confusing.
Try go lower. Good.
Like, that's perfect.
And
that's perfect.
try snooty French guy
That's
with that voice.
Very- Bonjour. Bonjour. I can't do that.
Bonjour.
I'm just gonna come up. Hey, everybody! Yeah, I'm cherry chocolate peanut butter.
What?
So you're trying to do Chef from South Park.
I am.
You're playing a black guy. You're doing Eric Griffin. You're doing Eric Griffin
I am.
right now.
Hey, check out my podcast, Riffin with Griffin. Riffin with Griffin. Hey, I'm a peanut, and when you grind me down, make me into peanut butter, and you mix some cherry chocolate in it. God darn it, I'm TBNJ peanut butter baby. What's up?
You can also read the back of the letter.
What? There's a letter?
I'm not sure.
There's a letter.
I would
Hey.
hire him to just explain. peanut
Imagine a peanut butter that was both everything you needed all at once.
Ooh,
The peanut butter
I'm listening.
had real fruit, cherries, and the PB&J. Anyway, woohoo!
Any notes, TJ?
Yeah, don't do that again.
What?
Just don't.
I'm fired?
No, you never were hired.
Oh, really?
That was like the audition.
Oh, yeah.
It
Oh, it was bad.
So weird.
I took the choice. I
it
brought wrong
wasn't
choice.
bad. It was weird.
I know.
At one point, the animated peanut was describing how you make peanut butter using him.
Take peanuts. I'll crush it.
No, you go.
Grind me down.
You crush me and you grind me down, and you mix me up with cherry.
I don't know the
chocolate.
process of eating peanut butter. That's why I made it up.
Oh,
Do you
Do not crush it.
do you eat peanut butter? You do.
I
Right?
love peanut butter.
You should try
So
some
they-
of that.
I will. I fucking will. But you know what? I don't want people telling me to do it right now. I'll do it when on my own time.
I understand that.
I'll do
I
it.
want to
Now.
apologize.
I'll do it now.
Here's a spoon.
there's another peanut.
I'd rather you didn't.
No, I'll use my.
Wait, which one? What flavor is that
Careful.
one?
You should use the yeah, use the finger that the
Finger.
Yakuza still left you.
Because I'm not a part of it.
What? Can you give us
Whoa.
a smell test?
You know what? Peanut butter.
Yeah.
That's what it smells like.
He's like,
Good job.
sausage.
Yes, I'm doing something right.
Right. Because if it smelled like caviar,
You know why
we'd
it
have a
smells
different-
like that?
Why?
Because the peanut, take itself and grind it down. And then make a peanut out of itself.
Okay. You know, I'm gonna let that go.
Are you?
Whenever you did that, yeah, because you're shaming me.
Well, no, I was just doing
Yeah,
a
yeah,
version of what you
Yeah,
did.
yeah. So I'm gonna. What is this little black chunk in here?
So that's milk chocolate. So it has milk chocolate, real dried cherries, and honey roasted peanuts.
All in this little nugget?
No, Bobby, no. Not at all.
That's fucking great.
It's amazing because
So
it's
you
not
put
true.
cherries and peanut and everything in this.
All of
little
it
nugget.
goes in there, but it doesn't.
But it's not in this.
It is not.
Okay.
He just ate a chocolate chip.
Okay.
Now taste the peanut
Probably,
butter.
Eat the
probably,
peanut butter.
Probably you
That
could have
was
just
cherry.
eaten chocolate.
That was cherry.
That was a cherry.
That was a cherry.
See if you can
lied.
dig around and find a little chocolate in there.
All right.
Yeah.
Those are the red ones.
Deconstruct it.
What's this?
That's another cherry.
Best product.
This is going so poorly.
No, it's a great try. Dude, it's so good. You know what I like about it?
You should try it now.
It's extra chunky.
It is. It's like chunky peanut butter.
Oh,
but
it's really
so good.
chunky.
Pass me.
Right here.
Get a good
Pass me
spoonful.
spoon.
Right.
The spoon was there the whole time.
I want to use my fucking finger.
I will say this is delicious. You would think it would burn your mouth, but there's flavor.
Because it's not a gimmick. And here's the thing. Ghost pepper, it's always just used to be hot.
sweet.
And ghost pepper is a really good pepper.
Can you see ghost pepper? Or?
What do you think?
I got, dude,
I'm not a peanut butter girl, and this is delicious.
It's great, right? And you'll eat it right out of there. And the dark chocolate coconut is great too.
gonna
That's
taste
dark
that one.
chocolate. And then the
Can I ask-
toffee. You said you like toffee. Hold on, we're in the middle of something. But I did like your ghost joke. Can you even see the
No,
pepper?
no, because I really thought about it. Like this. So when a pepper dies,
It becomes a ghost pepper.
how do you capture it?
That's
oh,
really
how
funny.
do you capture it?
That is funny. Ghost pepper.
I mean, that's a
is
different
pepper
level
after
of
it's dead.
fucking science there, dude.
What do you call it?
'Cause we have-
Dead
we
pepper.
can't do so.
A ghost pepper. That would be on those Christmas crackers.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
but
see
why,
those?
yeah, but why do they call it that?
A ghost pepper?
Yeah.
It's a dead pepper, man. You found it out.
Oh, right.
Because it's
Just
so
the
hot
dead
it kills
peps.
people, turns them into
Okay.
ghosts. Probably.
I don't know why, but it's really good, right?
It's very good. And the Chipotle one's great too. Better than the Tabasco Chipotle.
what's
they
that
have
one?
at
Yeah, I don't like that
What's
one.
the one
at
I
all.
opened?
And extreme gangster heat is better than Tabasco
Chocolate
sauce.
coconut.
It's not as bitter. What do you think of that one, right?
So good.
This is what I'm saying. And so people are kind of like, oh, he got his own peanut butter or something. And it's the best peanut butter of all the peanut butter. And I really think that Insane Ghost Pepper, that's one of the best. Yeah.
Good. This is good.
Hot,
doggy.
all three of the hot sauces are great.
Get on hot one.
Look at you taking a
That's
full
good.
bite. Look at you.
That's a good peanut butter, dude.
That's amazing.
So good.
It's fucking amazing.
Really chunky.
And it's on Amazon.
That's really chunky.
It's great.
It's like
right?
more granola.
And you'll like the hot sauce, I think, also.
Really?
Yeah, the toffees is the best, in my opinion. But I think you'll like because you like hot sauce, right?
Of course I do.
Yeah, so I think you'll like it.
Try.
Do you go hot?
I'm gonna pass on that right now.
Okay.
Okay. But I will. I promise. No, I'm gonna because I love getting tacos and I'm gonna use that.
Thank you for these. These are delicious.
Thank you so much,
They're
dude.
great, right? And I
But
brought some
give
for
me a
you
package.
also.
Give me a package.
I brought three
Give me
different
one of
ones
those.
for you.
I see two right here.
No, they're all over here.
Okay.
For everybody,
Well, not everybody.
toffee crispy.
That's really good.
Thanks, man.
I think you could play sort of a shitty executive in an animated show.
Okay.
Kind of a young tech executive.
Yeah. Well, give me a line. Maybe I can try.
I want everybody out of my.
I want everybody out of the.
Hold on. I want everybody out of the room so I can count as to how long it takes for me to be fully hard.
Okay, let's move on.
Yeah, let's move on.
Too many lines. Too many lines.
It was way too many. I couldn't remember it.
Yeah.
I like to count how long until my dick's up. Try that.
I like to count how many my dicks. What?
I think, you know what I realized? I realized that I was talking about your actual voice.
Yeah.
But you're kind of asking us what will work for you. We're just trying to talk like this. If that's the case,
Yeah.
it's
That's what it
Jeff
is.
from South Park.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Philo was
Oh,
right.
that's it then. So
How often are you touring right now?
none.
No.
That's so funny. You know what's weird?
Because-
Am I funnier than you thought?
Dude.
I'm being stupid.
Judge,
But wait.
no, can I just say that's right?
But no.
You're not, I know you don't like compliments.
Well, let's not do it then.
Yeah, but
The-
okay, let's move on.
No, I want to hear it.
Let's
I
move
want to hear it. I want to hear it. I want to hear it.
Yeah.
What were you going to say?
First of all, can I just say this?
Yeah.
Love them.
Yeah.
You do? You know what's weird? I got to be honest with you. Like it's just so much time has gone by. You've known me a long time, and just to have cool people like you say that, it's strange. You know, it's strange to me.
You know,
But
I'll say this. I know some people, you know what I mean? I know people that aren't in the stand-up comedy world. That podcast, they don't do it that well, but you feel like a stand-up comedian to me in terms of your timing, in terms of just your voice, and you get comedy, and it just feels like that.
Well, thank you.
That's the last fucking compliment
yeah,
you'll
what?
ever fucking get.
What about my hair? I was. I'm obsessed with stand-up. I could never do it. I will never do it.
Yeah.
But I study you guys. I watch and girls. I watched you guys. Through Saget. I mean, I learned so much from Bob, but also I got to be, like Shandling. I became friends with, and a lot of these, this is great. And Dave was very, very funny too. I don't know if you know Coulier, but he's extremely.
Oh,
funny
yeah,
as
you
well.
know, yeah.
I would watch the way they would work these Rolodex they keep in their, in their heads, and where they would go, and then I just study you guys, the timing, the brilliant. I mean, he's really. You both extremely funny, but I watch this guy go. Where's he getting this stuff? Where is he? I mean, he's so well read too, and he can, he can ad lib for 2 or 3 hours. You've heard his podcast.
Got to find unknown
Patreon.
comedians
That's another 2 hours. But
just take it.
But I love this craft of it. I love the science of comedy. And he, I'll hit him up for jokes and stuff, and he'll send me something that's like perfect, Anyway, so.
But he's
I'm a fan.
already funny. I mean, I've known him for 25 years. I was telling Giannis this earlier. When I first met him, about 2 weeks into when I met him, he goes, "Are you married?" And I said, "I'm actually getting married in a month." And he goes, "Oh, you met me at the wrong time."
I don't understand that.
I
I don't think I said that.
Yeah. I feel like he would be fun. Like,
Oh,
if he
yeah.
was single and I was single, oh my God.
No,
I think
I'm
my dick would be like scarred, like Purple Heart. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, it would awards or
That's
whatever.
what people
Yeah.
think, but I'm not. Well, it's kind of not that fun, was it?
There'd be a lot of.
You were fun. You were fun. There were a few times my wife and kids would go out of town, and just to go out for the weekend, I'd call him and go, "Hey, they're out of town," and it's a little fantasy camp for the weekend.
Right,
you go
right,
out, you have fun. Yeah.
One guy
time.
said, because I want to be you for 2 days a week.
Yeah.
But one day we went out, we had fun, not crazy, but we stayed up pretty late, and we were like, we didn't, we were good boys. We were both married, but it was something. I said, something bad's gonna happen to us. I said, what? I said, something bad. I said, what do you mean? Karma. So we do something bad. We do some bad things.
Yeah.
He says, what? Well, if you do something good, yeah, good things will come here. Son of a bitch goes off and writes Earl and leaves me out of the money.
Yeah, that's the story he tells. He tells everybody he came up with my name.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So let me just ask you something.
Yeah.
Karma-wise. Right? John Stamos gives you a TV show.
Yeah.
And you stole it?
Just like you think you fired me, and it's good to let you believe that.
Yeah.
We'll let him believe that he came up with the idea for money.
You know what I love about
Why
Greg?
not? Why not?
Greg does that position in Hollywood that like does everything but gets none of the credit.
Right.
And he's also like a very big deal, but his position is like he has to explain it. He walks in and you're just like, who's this guy? He's got to be like, well, I've actually done this and that and that. It's underappreciated.
It's funny because they were like Stamos is going to crash Tiger Belly today. And I go, I love Tiger Belly. I got the T-shirt. I love Tiger Belly. They go, you should come. I go, so we're gonna walk in and be like Giannis and John Stamos and this fucking guy. Look at this. I go, I want to be this fucking guy.
You are that guy.
I know.
Yeah, you're so that guy. But my point is that what a wonderful surprise.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes, I know.
You
It's
clearly
delightful,
aren't that
isn't
guy.
it?
He's one of the most valued men in show business. I mean, showrunners. Like there's 10
Yeah,
great
they do
ones. And
everything,
he's one of them. He doesn't give a shit about money. He doesn't give a shit. Like if he wants to do it, he does it. If he doesn't, he doesn't. But he's just the coolest bitchinest guy. I knew they would love to see you.
Yeah, can you
I told
imagine
He
if
wanted to
they-
be sitting in the
I was
car.
at Nobu. I was at Nobu the other night.
Stop
right?
bragging.
I was at Nobu.
Okay.
I got a dessert, and it's a shaved ice thing, and they drizzle some fucking thing over it. Right? I got standard. Right? I was eating in the middle of this though was this condensed milk. That's what you are.
Oh, thank you.
I was wondering where you were going. I say I
The
study
condensed milk.
comedy.
Actually,
Yeah.
you're saying the condensed milk is the star of the show.
Is the star of the show.
There you go.
You don't know what's there, right?
It couldn't be
It's
whiter.
a surprise. White as fuck. White as fuck.
Yeah.
And like Garcia, what the fuck? But yeah. The name doesn't fit. But my point is that you're the surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He named his third kid Trace.
Trace Garcia.
Yeah, 3.
The third kid.
He's a character.
We went for a joke.
Yeah.
He's a guy who he doesn't seem like you're right. The cream in the middle. Like he drove a Firebird for a long, like Dukes of Hazzard kind of car, or what was it? Smoking the Bandit car he bought. He does stuff. But here's this guy. Here's how cool he is. He got when the writer's strike was going on. He gets a job at Burger King, right? And he works there for a while. And he gives away. He wants to give away $50,000, and he gives it to one of the janitor girls there. Just to be, well, I mean, you could tell the story better. I mean, he's that. That's
Really good
he,
story.
like, does-
Tell it, please.
Well,
That was basically
Can you punch that up for
Wait.
him?
So you work at a fucking hamburger place?
Worked
Why?
Burger King during
Why?
because for a while
For a joke?
Well, not really a joke. For a while, I wanted to try to work at different minimum wage jobs and write a book about it.
Oh, that's cool.
And just like move from job to job, and then like it was 10 grand. So at the end of each job, I would give somebody 10 grand and move to the next job. But I was always working, right? I was always working on TV shows, so I couldn't do it. But then when the strike came, I gave it a shot, did it at Burger King, and
Isn't that nice?
you know, I never wrote the
amazing.
book, but I did the experience. It was
What
fun.
about, and then he would, when he was writing Yes Dear, or which one was it? He would go away to these cabins to write for the weekend. Am I boring you, Bobby?
No, I like it. No, this is me. What do you mean?
No, you're kidding.
I shake my head.
No.
Yeah. You are boring me.
Yeah. Anyway. And I'm talking about him. That's why.
Yeah.
He would go away. He would write these. So in the guest book, he would say, and you have to tell this better, obviously. But he'd write this long, like, I love staying here. But you know, my twin brother came and he cut one of my testicles off. Like this crazy story. And then the next person would come and read, the thing. Explain it a little better.
Yeah.
That was pretty much it. And then I turned it into then I turned it into a TV show. We did it as a TV show on TBS called The Guest Book.
The Guest Book.
So we did. It was a different anthology every week. And
Right.
just did
But give a good example of one of the stories that you would leave behind.
You do stuff like, two guys got into a fight, and then they talked about the fight, and then one of them took a fork and stuck the other guy in the eye, but they put the fork back in the drawer, so be careful with the forks. Maybe you want to wash
That's
them.
hilarious.
Just to freak the
That's really good.
Yeah.
Let me ask you something. So you have this Amazon thing going.
Yeah.
Right? So you can only run one show at a time?
No.
Yeah, I've had 2 shows on there at the same time, but I like to just have one show.
Right.
Yeah.
So if you
because I end up because I write them all, direct them all, the whole thing.
right, but then when I just want to ask you
You're
something.
gonna beg Greg now for your other project? I knew it.
No, I'm not begging.
Hey, Giannis,
No, I'm
no, he would take this thunder away from both of us.
Who, Greg? I know.
Wait,
right? Yeah.
you guys have a show?
You brought up the
No.
stories. I think enough condensed milk. You know, you can only have so much
Right.
milk. Yeah.
So what you're saying is that you can't take on anything else.
He's not doing anything now.
right now, no.
He can take your show.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm waiting to see. We're going to do a second season of.
But if you don't, you're open.
Yes.
Okay, good.
It's good to know.
Yeah, I want to see who's on. Like you know how teams trade away if they have contracts. I don't know anything about
Free agent. He's free agent.
He's a free agent.
Free agent. That's what I meant. That's what I wanted.
Speaking of free agents, is there water here or like a
Yeah, get
sparkling
fucking water, dude.
Yeah, I love that you
What the
gave me
fuck?
one.
No,
Is
there's
that
one
a-
right there.
Is there a red? Is it a Red Bull?
Red Bull.
Is it,
What you want, flow or you want that?
what has caffeine?
Oh, you get him a caffeine.
Do you mind? I'll
You have
get
caffeine?
it if you just tell me where it is.
No, we'll get it.
Bobby, are you sober now? Yeah.
I'm sober again. Yeah.
Me too. 7,
No,
How
7
long?
years.
7 years.
Oh, that's fucking. Now, do you?
But that's the difference in you. I want to say I'm not being shitty here. I'm not. This is not a whole thing about sobriety and everything. But I in the past when are you crying?
Yeah.
In the past, he might be crying. Do you need a hug?
No.
Okay, good.
Get him something.
In the past, I was find you so funny and so talented, but I don't know if you remember, but I would say hi or talk to you, and you were kind of, like a little
Standoffish and weird.
weird,
Aloof.
You were not.
Just like kind
Biggie.
of like
Eccentric.
lights are on, but no one's home. You're not connecting with. You were difficult to connect with. But I think that's more of an ADHD thing. He's started meds not too long ago, and it's been kind of a
Good.
game changer.
What are you on?
Ritalin.
But you're really a little bit of a different person. We didn't spend much time. Do you even remember meeting me ever?
1,000 times. Yeah.
Oh, you know. But
But I think you got it twisted.
it's a
man.
compliment.
It's a compliment,
at the end of the day.
and bonjour. But my
Thank
point
you.
is this. I don't know what that means. But
it's-
touche, I meant touche, and bonjour.
Why would it-
Yeah. Touche and bonjour. So what I'm saying to you is,
John is so high.
Yeah, I know this guy's.
Hey,
I
doesn't know where he's
John,
at.
the La Colombe coffee is delicious.
It's got a
here.
foamy thing.
Yeah.
Really good.
It's got a foamy thing.
That one.
Do you want? Did you?
Yeah,
I got one.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Yeah.
Yanni,
Did you
we're
get-
stealing
get him a.
No, this is fun.
Is there one right there?
Yeah.
Oh, there you got one.
That's
Yeah.
very nice. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you'll love it.
What were you saying, Bobby?
Oh, what I'm saying is that when this is what I'm being better at. Okay, is when I see this is gonna sound so fucking gross, but when I see people that I recognize from
Bobby,
why?
just
What
more,
body part would you pick out of him
more,
first?
more, a little bit more.
Say it.
Marble.
I'm fat.
Marble. Just say marble.
Just say fat.
Hanwoo.
Fat.
Hanwoo.
Yeah, you
Do
piece
you,
of shit.
do you
Not
think Bobby
fat,
would
but-
be delicious though?
Yes.
You really do?
The marbling on that belly.
No, it's like Toro, dude. My what are you talking about, dude?
Well, because he eats really great food all the time.
Yeah.
So technically,
Bingo.
scientifically, he would taste good because of the fattiness.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it's like a high fat content, even with fish, right? Like the oilier, the better. Like kidney
yeah.
dye. So yeah, you'd be
Okay.
delicious.
That'd
You'd
be-
be Toro.
But try to get me. I bet you money you couldn't get me.
What do you mean, like
because you're
pin you
fat?
down?
If we were in the jungle
Yeah.
and I knew that was, I now know,
Yeah.
right?
Like we're planning. We're like,
Yeah, you'll
trip 'em.
you'll never see me.
Yeah.
I'm out.
You are incredibly, strong and, squirmy,
Slithery. He's agile,
Yeah, he's
yeah.
really agile. That's
Slithery
the
as
word I'm
fuck,
looking for.
bro.
Yeah, you're agile.
Yeah, slithering, dude. That's my Hogwarts fucking class. Bitch. All right, you wouldn't catch me.
And he's really
and-
like high pain tolerant. Like you could fuck him up and he wouldn't really like feel. He's like a pit bull.
You better kill me, dude. You better kill me because if you're not gonna eat me while I'm alive, I'll tell you that right
Like
now.
one time, like we were at a family gathering, and there was like a fire pit, and I swear to you, like his slipper and his foot was melting, and he didn't feel it until I was like, "Hey, your foot's on fire."
Well, it's because I have diabetes, probably. No, yeah, I can't feel pain.
Like the fucking rubber was melting already. I was like, "Dude,
Yeah.
you're fucking."
I also
foot.
got a high threshold for pain.
Really? But you know what? I'm also manipulative. So I would.
I
turn
could be manipulated
No,
too.
I would turn him. Jay, look at me.
I'm like, yes.
I would turn him. We'd be eating you, dude.
It's like,
Yes, dude. That's exactly what's gonna
like
happen.
the movies.
Like in the movies, yeah.
I'm not. I wouldn't survive.
No, but in terms of like not eating ourselves, but if we were in the jungle, right? I mean, what would we eat first aside from ourselves? You think? Like, what would be your plan?
Oh my lord.
Wild pig.
Well, because I don't know.
Good one.
It's weird. Like
You make a fire.
I can't.
I don't know. I don't know. I wouldn't know where to start.
Would I have a lighter?
No,
No. Okay.
We have no lighter.
That's easy. If you have a
We
lighter.
got a kitchen and an oven.
Do we have a private chef or what?
No. We have no lighter.
No lighter.
No one can start a fire here.
Well, I mean, I'm sure that if we lived for multiple days there and we kept on trying for like 3-4 days, we could figure it out.
Yeah, you could also eat like nuts and berries and things that.
Well,
aren't,
like that's the thing. Like even like a lot of berries, like things that look delicious might be poisonous.
That's
so
true.
Yeah, we don't even know that.
I'd probably just be like, "Yo, I got these berries. Try it out." And then,
I'm your go-to guy.
well, whoever may be,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
Bobby
might
would
see
be the
first.
go-to. For
He would be good because his blood sugar drops real quick.
Yeah, I would have to try.
You're not outdoorsy, right?
What does that mean?
Like you don't go hiking.
I've been
you
outside
don't go
before, that's what's
camping.
going on.
No, but you don't go camping.
No, I'm not that
hiking.
guy.
Yeah,
Like he
you're not that
loves
guy.
daylight savings time, like because he doesn't like the sun.
Really?
Oh.
Well, you're an outdoors guy.
I have become a very outdoorsy guy. I hike. I like camping. Yeah,
You don't camp, dude. It's so gross.
I've gone camping. I'm not a regular camper, but
You have a sleeping bag?
I go on incredibly long hikes, like 8-hour hikes.
Oh God.
Oh, okay.
Legit.
Very good.
Damn.
How about you?
Well, I like the outdoors. I don't hike for 8 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll run by the river for like 30 minutes. But
Do you try to stay out of the sun for your skin?
no, I don't. I actually really enjoy being out, like in nature. Like, yeah.
Nice.
How do you get porcelain skin like that?
Well, I did a press run today, so I have makeup on.
No, but I've seen it before.
We're not in the jungle. But
He licks his lips.
I'm sorry, but
You do have good skin without makeup too.
yeah. I've seen your skin, dude.
I appreciate it.
It's just pure, isn't it?
Well, I'm
pure skin.
pale. It is pure skin.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm pale, and then I think it's because I take a lot of things because I don't want to get sick for my health, like that are good for your skin, like ginger, turmeric, all that is like really good for your skin. Yeah.
Have you ever lost your voice before you? Because I had to do that, and I had to get steroids in my throat.
Before like a set.
Yeah.
Ooh, no, I actually have like really strong vocal cords for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't. It doesn't like really crack or it doesn't get very hoarse for more than a day.
How convenient.
How convenient.
Yeah.
How about you?
I've lost my voice, yeah.
Yeah.
But it was a time where I was just, partying, drinking, doing drugs, like,
Smoking.
different
Yeah.
time in my life.
Well, that big show you did a while back, maybe a year and a half ago,
Yeah.
in front of the 30,000. Remember you did that? Was he on the show?
Was that 88?
I did a Coachella.
No, but
I
no,
played
no.
Coachella.
The last show you did, that you were like, I just did 30,000.
Yeah.
Was that his show?
No. It was the 88 festival.
Okay.
Head and Clouds, right?
Yeah.
Have you done that?
Yeah, Head and Clouds. Well, so last year.
Yes, he's headlined it.
No, I didn't headline it.
Well, you're
I was like before, but yeah, we did Head in the Clouds last year. Yeah.
How about when I do one of those shows, would you come out and introduce me? You know
What do you mean?
Like you go on stage, be like, "Yo, what's up? Yo, I'm
What's
about to
up? Tell me
bring-
what
I'm
I-
about to bring up my boy.
Okay.
boy, bring my boy out.
Yo, what's up? I want to do it now. Yo, what's up? Yeah, man, I'm about to bring out my boy, dude. Right? This N-word, you know what I mean?
Don't say that. Yeah. Don't say that on stage. Yeah.
I would just say N-word. You can't say N-word?
No, you can't even
Oh,
say that. That sounds weird.
All right, this, you know what word I've come up with?
What?
Why can't, because a white guy called me a
He called you. Wow.
and I go, what do you mean? He goes, well, it's both. I was offended, but then I was like, thank you too.
Why? Because you got creative with it. And,
Yeah, you got creative with it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But
yeah, don't introduce me like that. But
Don't do Eddie.
but
Yeah.
what if I like had you introduce me, bring me out to the stage? Would you be down?
hey, I would do it.
Okay.
I mean, I did. I'll be honest with you. When I promoted that movie with Henry Lau,
Yeah.
What movie was this?
It was a cooking one,
the
right?
cooking movie.
Yeah.
I never saw it.
This wasn't the XXX, the Vin Diesel thing.
No, it was Michelle Yao was in it.
Okay.
It was a cooking thing.
Okay.
I was in Thailand.
It was an Asian movie.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Final recipe.
That's it.
Yeah.
And I remember I got yelled at because I spent 6 weeks in cooking class, and at the end I couldn't still make an omelet, so they had to get me a hand, somebody to do it for me.
Oh, they had to get you a stunt double?
A stunt double.
What the heck?
Yeah. Because I don't know how to do it. My point is that I did to promote the movie. I did it in Koreatown with Henry.
Yeah.
But the problem is they brought him up first, and then they brought me up, and so when they said my name, no one could hear it because they were still cheering for Henry. Right, so, Bobby, and then they couldn't hear me. So and people didn't even know who I was. I looked like I was a handler or something.
Well, how do you think I felt when I was in K-Town with you, bro?
That's right.
That's exactly.
You're my handler, bitch. I'm kidding. I love you, dude. I think you're so talented.
Thank you,
You got a big, bright future.
Love you too.
Thank you. You think other? Is that it?
Is this it?
This
Yeah,
is you.
yeah.
Is this really it?
You and Henry Lau.
Yeah.
Oh, this was K-Con.
Oh, snap. Oh, this is 10 years ago.
I hosted that K-Con.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was it.
I hosted that K-Con. That's crazy. I didn't even know you were there.
Bobby, you look so cute.
I know you look really young.
I know. He's gone through a lot in the last 13.
That was only 10 years ago, dude.
No, it's 13 years ago. That's 2010.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's 10 years
Well,
ago.
that's
Oh, no,
what-
2013. So that is.
That's
10
what
years.
age does, dude. And you know what? I can't wait for you fuckers to turn 52. I'm gonna laugh in your face, dude.
Yeah,
No,
but
you look good for 52.
Thank you.
Yeah, you
Really
do.
good, yeah.
also DDK, Daniel Day
yeah.
Kim. How
Oh,
old is he? Like
fuck.
50 something. He
Yeah,
looks
yeah.
like
Is Daniel Day Kim 50
incredible.
something? Yeah, he is.
In his
right?
50s,
Yeah.
He's
yeah.
50.
He's older than me.
55.
Yeah.
That's crazy. He,
I mean, all of the Sung Kang,
Sun Kang.
legs great.
How
Brian
old
T.
is Sun Kang older too?
He's my age.
Yeah.
Yeah. But genetically different.
No, I think because when you were younger, when you were a wrestler, you were,
In high school?
yeah, you look great.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, that's why you're athletic. You were a wrestler.
Yeah. He.
And tennis and
Oh, dang.
Didn't you like skate too? You
Yeah,
played
I have
hockey.
good balance. I have good balance.
Yeah, he's really agile.
Skateboard?
No.
That part's quite.
Skate. I skate.
I like ice skate.
Oh, really?
I can go
Yeah.
backwards.
Oh, wow.
I can go backwards.
Oh, you played hockey?
Yeah.
Like when we go to that to go ice skating, he has his own skates with him.
Oh wow! Look at this. This is Bobby right here.
Oh, dang.
Look at that, dude.
What year was that?
1987.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
What year were you born?
1986.
Yeah, so you were a year old.
87. He was born in 1987.
87.
So
You were just
right here
born.
in this picture, Jay's
Yeah.
being born
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Seattle.
And I'm wrestling, dude. Kicking ass, dude.
Wow.
Yeah, look at that,
You're a
dude.
good looking dude, man.
That's tight.
Do you really think so?
Yeah.
You have good genetics.
You know, you know what I thought? If I was in high school now with that look, I would think I would have another fart.
No.
No.
No, say it.
Come on,
no.
man.
That sounded like
Why do you have to do that, man?
So,
Is that for every episode? Or just,
no, just
is that
special for you.
Special for today.
I would
Every
And he
episode.
puts it right into his mouth right after.
I would
The
say
mic,
though,
Bobby.
in K-Town, like this would be like a tough kind of Korean dude that girls would like. I think. Like
In
a tough-
Koreatown?
like a
Now.
masculine cuff, yeah, like tough dude. That
What are you doing? Why?
Too high?
He farted on it.
it's rotting away right now. It's rotting away. Mommy!
How do you do it? That?
I like how you fart into your own mic and you have to speak into it right after. Like it doesn't do anything to us.
It was
You
already
were-
inside my body.
Okay, yeah.
What am I afraid of?
Well, but it wasn't on your face. But
Do you ever pangu?
I do, of course. But I don't,
Where do you pangu?
What do you think his farts sound like, Bobby?
Oh, just
Oh, it harmonizes.
Yeah.
harmonizes.
what do your farts sound like today?
I think it depends on what you eat.
Yeah.
How you feel.
They get loud.
I've never heard you fart.
You never heard her fart.
No, I think that guys have like macro flatulence and girls have micro. So like I don't know how true this is, but apparently girls release it slowly in small bits, where guys are more like boom and thunderous and like.
Did that sound thunderous? What I did?
No.
I know that was really
It sounded
cute.
like
It was cute.
ping pong, like
It sounded like you have to wash your drawers.
Right? It's
after
like-
this for sure.
No,
dude.
you want to see my
Yeah.
butthole?
No, dude. Don't do
You
it.
wanna see it?
Don't do it.
No.
Come
All
on.
right, I'm not gonna do it, but I'll show it to you.
I think that picture is enough right there.
But are you? How do you guys feel about like partners or girls like farting in front of you?
I don't mind it. I'm curious. I'm more curious. I wish I could have heard all my exes fart, but I missed a couple of exes in their
Yeah.
farts.
10 years and he's never heard me.
Never heard fart.
Yeah.
Not once. Not even.
Not
Have you ever
once.
been in the bathroom while she's pooing?
No,
No,
Never.
no.
Wow.
I think I've tried.
he's tried.
Yeah, I've tried. Yeah.
Like you're trying to
Tried.
barge into the bathroom.
Yeah, but she won't let me in.
Yeah.
Have you seen me poo? That's right.
In the back seat of the car, yeah.
I'll
like-
go. Yeah.
What?
I put it in the car a couple of
Dude,
times. Hey,
this
let's
one
move on.
time. This one time. Can I tell about that one time?
What time?
Oh God, like so. Okay, we were at 7-Eleven, and he was like, "I'm not gonna make it home." I was like, "Well, eat a banana. It's gonna plug it up a little bit, or like harden up, get diarrhea." And instead, he like went to like someone's like front yard, and I swear to you, there was like they had like a rose bush and like a white wall.
Yeah.
When I'm telling you, he just did like a 90-degree like hip hinge, like you know when you do a Roman deadlift, and he just bent his front body and he just sprayed into the wall.
Oh my god.
And he did a spray and run.
Why? But why
And-
did you have to spray it on? Like you could have just done it on like a bush or something. Like
He's like such an acrobat.
When a
that
snow
way.
leopard, when a snow leopard hasn't seen another snow leopard in many times,
yeah.
they do a scent on the tree. It's me marking the house.
Oh, okay.
okay.
You're a bad dude.
Okay, you're a savage, bro. That's
Wow.
Like like just pooing outside in itself, I would be like feel bad, but like just spray it on
Oh,
somebody's
I'm
wall.
sorry. I'm
Just
sorry. You never
sprayed.
pooed your pants before? Yes, you have.
I probably have, but
No,
when
you
I was
have.
younger.
Not probably. No, as an adult.
As an adult, no.
You've never pooed your pants as an
no,
adult.
no.
Have you?
I have.
As an adult?
Yeah, but a long time ago.
Okay.
It's been a long time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, maybe I was just very fortunate to find bathrooms. Like, or have I don't know.
So humble. So humble, man.
You're so humble, dude.
I don't know. Maybe I was just very fortunate.
Yeah.
Bobby, could I get you to go to Korea next year?
That'd be fire,
I think
bro.
you should.
I would love to.
Let's go
That'd be
together.
fire.
It
Let's-
would be my pleasure.
You would love it.
I'm gonna, but don't let it be something you just say.
No,
Make it
let's
happen.
go.
Dude. You set out a time like, hey, what?
I think we have the truth is the aversion to Mendocino Farms and you comes from something very specific that you're not aware of.
I believe that.
I want to make you aware of
Oh,
now.
please.
Yes, please.
So there was this one time when Bobby and I had just heard really bad news about a house that we wanted. We fell in love with a home, and when they did the inspections, they basically said this home is sliding off a cliff and you cannot live here. So we parked at Mendocino Farms, right? And we were both really bummed out and crying.
Yes.
Because we had put all our eggs on that basket. And then from a distance, we hear your voice
Right.
and you're like, Bobby,
Yeah.
like this. And I'm crying in the car. He's not feeling well. And then he goes up to you and says, hey, dude, we're just going to have a quick bite. Don't really want to hang out because we've had a bad day, right? So we sit far away in Mendocino Farms. You didn't listen to the instructions and then you came over.
I remember
anyways.
this.
Yeah. And then from then on, I have to tell
Oh,
you. that
I'm so glad.
My
But-
favorite.
Yeah.
This is
but-
my favorite thing in the world.
And I think from then on, there was a connection to feeling that bad, and then your face hovering over
Yeah.
our
Everything in the
lunch
world.
during Mendocino Farm.
obnoxious.
So I think from then on, it was like, no, we are not going to go to Mendocino Farms with you.
Yeah, in fact, the other day you got Mendocino Farms, and I think I equate Mendocino Farms with
With
that
Rick
incident with
Glassman.
Rick Glassman.
So I have
I
to-
can't even
I'll
eat
let
there
the, I'll
anymore.
let the gift wrapping thing slide. I also like Rick, you've asked me 50 times to come on the podcast, and I said, no, read it. I've messaged you a lot, not about the podcast. I even said, you know what? It's not worth being defensive, even though as you read it, you realized I asked you a couple of times, and most of it was trying to connect. For better or worse, that was the intention. Now, I will tell you when I saw you there, Bobby didn't come up to me and said, hey, we're having a hard time. Bobby came up to me and my friend, who you call Johnny Boom Booms, and we're making we're making jokes and goofing around and being playful. I didn't know that something was bad until afterwards when you clued me in on it. And I remember this very well. I remember feeling like, oh, I'm embarrassed I didn't pick up on that, but I was not told that. And as soon as that happened, I backed up. So I'll apologize for not picking up on the cues and being annoying because I am annoying.
He should also be. He should also apologize for not cluing you in on the fact that we were having a bad.
Also
day.
for not letting you know. But what's the priority there? I get that. But here we are, a year and a half later. You have this idea of me, and the truth is, this fucking idiot just came over, and instead of saying we're having a bad day, he went, "Oh, I got a little dick," and I'm thinking, play, and now I'm annoying you when your house just fell off.
Yeah. Listen, I'm the one who asked for you yesterday.
Cheers.
You are not on my bad side at all.
Cheers.
So, did I not say?
True.
Have
Yes.
Rick Glassman.
True.
Yes.
Now, more backstory. When we were at the Comedy Store years ago, Bobby and I were talking, and Bobby, I'm not past at the Comedy Store, and everybody has their obstacles, and that's fine. But I talked with Bobby about it. Bobby, you were the only person to ever go and talk to them about that. That doesn't mean that anything came from it. Excuse me. But like
3 times. 3 times.
Yeah, and I have friends that are I'm closer with that are, the same, like, we're at the Comedy Store level that never did that. I never asked them to. I didn't ask you to. You just offered it. It was great. It was very nice. And afterwards, we had the only connected conversation we ever had. And one of the things you said to me was that everybody has their own obstacles. You talked about yours, blah, 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 blah. In that same conversation, you told me, no, this was another time outside of the Comedy Store, sitting in the same spot. So I brought this up to you, and you said, listen, Rick, because I asked you to do the podcast for the first time, and you said, you have to ask me all the time. I don't respond to texts. If you really want me to do something, just text me all the time. I now have that as a tool in my tool belt, not for everybody. I have people that I check in because it's a fucking pain in the ass to book people. I have people that I check in, I try to read it because I don't want to bother them, but I also want to keep asking, where I go quarterly, literally every 3 or 4 months, I follow up. Some people every month. For you, I just keep hitting you because you told me to.
Okay, you're right. And you're right. You're right. I apologize.
Thank you. I'll be right back.
No, we're not doing that. But I did tell you to keep hitting me up, and that's actually what you've been doing.
Yeah.
Wow.
And so
Because I listened.
You listened, but I do have to say that I have gone to bat for you, right, in front of Adam.
I know.
And try to give him the argument, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that I would have done that if I didn't really see your talent.
Thank you.
I really think that you have a specific talent that's necessary in comedy. You're not necessarily a traditional stand-up, right? But you're very creative on stage. You're naturally interesting and very funny, and you have a weird, neurotic, defensive energy, which I like, You do. You have a neurotic, defensive energy.
I'll tell you, that's a bait if I've ever heard one.
You're right. And
You're right, Bobby.
And you have this OCD thing, which I like.
What is that? Why not just say OCD instead of treat it like it's a joke? While we're trying to be serious.
No, because this is OCD for sign language.
Oh. OCD for sign language is this.
That's what I was trying to do, but I have carpal tunnel. So you're trying to make fun of my disease.
It's not a disease. It's an ailment.
Yeah, you're trying to make fun of my disease. I was trying to do this, but I can't because it hurts so fucking bad.
Is this?
So I do it.
How is this going?
Yeah, it's going well.
It's going.
This is
it's
phenomenal.
going well.
Why? Why would you ask that?
Because
you sweating?
sometimes you walk into a conversation with people and their house just fell off a cliff and I don't pick up on it. So I'm trying to just check it.
I have to be honest with you. I think this has been a very delightful conversation since the beginning. I think it's chaos. I think it's entertaining.
Yep.
This is very difficult for me to admit, but there is a part of me, albeit small, that thinks, why didn't we have this guy on sooner? He just doesn't have the name necessarily, but he has the skill and he does have something very specific that he does that I enjoy.
I got Will Smith on mine.
That's true.
That's what my next question is. You went through lengths, right? You're very crafty, very smart, magical person. You knew exactly what steps to take to get Will Smith on your show. It didn't dawn on you to just ask me?
I want to check the DMs because I know I did, and there's a chance that I deleted it, which I do sometimes when I feel like someone may have seen. Let me before I hold on. Let me look to see.
For those, and this Claudia's going to hate.
But I have asked you.
But for those
You have?
listening,
Yeah, for sure.
for those listening, the easiest way to get to my heart is to harass Kalila. So anyone listening right now, that's the way to do it.
No, but if I deleted it, if I deleted it, that would have been the reason. After messaging you so much.
Yeah. Other comics listening.
No,
Yeah,
absolutely
the
not.
only way to my heart is through
unsent it.
Kalila.
I unsent it. I sent it, and then every now and then, when I go to people's, like I say, I follow up every now and then, and I see how long ago I messaged someone. I don't remember exactly what it was, but I do remember contemplating if I should. And it was something to do with I messaged Bobby a bunch, and then like you, and I was going to message you again, but we don't know each other, and I was like, ew, and I unsent. But I 100% asked.
Are there other comics that you have tried to get on your podcast that have said no?
Yes.
And does that hurt you?
No.
So I think that's another thing that I admire about you is you don't, if, for some reason, rejection or those kind of things, they don't really hurt you, do they? They hurt me.
Breakups have been painful for me.
Oh, they have?
Yeah.
What? Yeah, because I remember.
What hurts you?
Yeah, what does hurt you?
Because it seems like you are very like a guy who would just let shit slide off your shoulders.
I have pretty bad anxiety, and there's a lot of things I try and control that are maybe small to some people that affect me a lot. I don't know if it's because I exhaust myself from those things, or it's just a double-edged sword that has its pros and cons. But things that I try and control so much, things that I've accepted that are out of my control, it's easier to accept that they're out of my control, and it doesn't really affect me the same way as something like, oh no, could I have, you know what I mean? So
What's the last thing that made you cry?
I mean, I cry all the time.
Are you being real?
Yeah, I cry all the time.
Oh, you guys are similar. He cries every day. Yeah, about
Don't
something.
say, don't
Yeah.
say that.
Well, it's a good thing. I think
Yeah, but
crying's
not
good. It's cathartic.
Not every day. I do cry, but not every day.
I've been crying every day. I've been crying every day.
But do you cry over like the state of the world or personal things?
I'm not always in touch with it, but I do know when I'm watching, Definitely Maybe or some movie that I've seen a million times or whatever, at parts that aren't that aren't like hitting me that much, I know that it's a trigger for something. Like I'm just breaking. So the world, and also it's not that selfless. It's just the way the world is affecting me. It's just fucking hard right now.
But you do have like real ailments. You have the OCD, and then
My OCD has been bad.
But then you have something else. What is it?
Arthritis and TMJ disorder.
I have TMJ really bad.
What's TMJ?
Temporomandibular joint.
You have that.
A joint, excuse me. Yeah,
real.
it's bad. It's bad now.
Mine's bad.
Do you
use gua sha? It's that jade kind of like this device.
I know what you're talking about. No.
Oh, just push it on there.
I got a TENS machine. Doesn't that do the same thing?
Probably. Do you have the pain because you clench?
So yeah, I got a retainer.
So you got and the mouth guard?
I got the mouth guard, not a retainer.
Yeah.
The mouth guard. In March, I could barely get the toothbrush in.
Yeah.
Talk about and I was translating. And I actually stuttered, and then I realized that joke may have hurt your feelings while we were being serious. So I'm sorry.
What were you gonna say? Talk about what?
Sorry.
Talk about what? I want to get the racial.
It wasn't a racial joke.
I want to get the racial joke in there.
No, that was the joke that I meant to say was talk about getting an executive at NBC's dick in my mouth because you were talking about the blowing thing. But I hesitated because I didn't want to then like use his name, so I stumbled over it,
Yeah.
and then it made it just sound like what you speak, and I couldn't.
Which is now that was
Korean.
the racial. But I don't speak Korean.
Well, you should learn it. It's your heritage.
That's true.
Yeah.
Please continue.
So I couldn't get the toothbrush in my mouth for a little bit. Now
Yeah.
I could get the toothbrush in. A lot of pain.
I can't even wear headphones like that over the years. I
'Cause of
gotta do
clenching.
these. No, just because the pain afterwards, my face gets swollen.
But your pain is exaggerated from the clenching?
It's not the teeth on teeth clenching. It's the doing this when because I have severe anxiety and sweating and all that. So I do this a lot. Like I just do the mouth.
But I think in your case, Rick, it's
Yeah,
a lot
same.
of.
That's what I thought it was.
Is it stress?
it's stress.
Is it
It's
you going,
anxiety.
oh, my life? Why am I so neurotic?
Yeah, not necessarily those words.
Yeah, but why am I me?
Yes.
Yeah, that type of thing.
So Betty would tell me that I'm grinding hard in sleep, and I believe her. But the past couple months, I've noticed me when I get in, like kind of zoning out a little bit, I'm catching myself doing. It's like, fuck, is that what I'm doing all the time?
That's what I do.
And I fractured a tooth a little bit from it. But what affects me? Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what. When asking guests and stuff, what hurts?
Yeah.
It's not when I ask somebody and they say no. It's the thing that caused me, in a small version, but to erase the message, which is I grew up not picking up social cues, but I didn't know that I was bad at it. I just thought I know what I know. And when somebody would say, and I've talked about this on my podcast before, but I remember I used to call my friend David every week, and every week he couldn't because of work or school or his mom wouldn't let him or whatever it was. And I just, he just can't this week. And I kept trying.
Yeah.
I never felt bullied. I never felt not included.
wow.
But I wasn't, and I didn't realize that until I'm like at least mid-20s. Oh, I wasn't included. And it wasn't like, I don't have a chip on my shoulder. It's not, the kids, not everybody could say, hey, here was the issue. We were having a hard time. You weren't listening to us, and it put a sour taste in my mouth. Let's try and resolve it. But not everybody as adults had that, let alone a kid.
Yep.
So I grew up, and I realized, I always thought I was this funny guy that everybody liked because I like me, and my mom applauds me.
Yeah.
And I realized, I annoyed everybody. So I now know I could bother people, and I recognize there's a line, and I'm getting better at it, but I don't know when I'm crossing it. So when I message somebody a couple of times, right? I've had Blake Griffin on my podcast. We've done a few podcasts together. Blake Griffin is a NBA All-Star and my Avenger. You know what I mean? Like these are superheroes.
Yeah.
Whoa, Blake's friends with me. I'm friends with Blake. He's not friends with me. You know what I mean? Like he likes me enough to do my podcast, but I'm Blake. You know what I mean? Like I want him in my life.
Yeah.
And I like blew it with him at one point. We started a podcast together, and then I did something that I don't need to get into. I talked about it. It doesn't matter. And then later we rekindled and we became fine. But like when I find out that somebody doesn't like me because of something I did, and I don't know what I did, that embarrassment and shame is like, it's not that, he doesn't like me. It's, I'm annoying.
But are you like me where like there are
No.
incidences? Are you like me, like there are incidences in your past where you, in retrospect, you behaved in a way that you're not really that proud of, and you think about those incidences all the time, or can you let it go? Because for me, it plays like an old tape, like I'll think, why did I fucking do that? Why did I do that? I wish I didn't do that.
Do you ever do it where like you start to mouth off, you start to say out loud what you would have said instead?
Yes, I do that all the time.
Oh my God.
Hey guys, we're going to take a quick break to talk about one of our favorite sponsors.
BetterHelp. Guys, Kalila and I just had therapy today. We love BetterHelp. It's helped our relationship. I also do solo therapy. It's really helping my life out, especially in this pandemic. Is there something interfering with your happiness or preventing you from achieving your goals? BetterHelp will assess your needs and match you with your own licensed professional therapist. You can start communicating in under 48 hours. It's not a crisis line. It's not self-help. It is professional counseling done securely online.
There is a broad range of expertise available which may not be locally available in many areas. The service is available for clients worldwide, though.
I love it.
You can log into your account anytime and send a message to your counselor. You'll get timely and thoughtful responses. Plus, you can schedule weekly video or phone sessions so you won't ever have to sit in an uncomfortable waiting room as with traditional therapy.
And baby, can I tell you why I love BetterHelp? It's affordable. It's way more affordable than traditional offline counseling. And guess the kicker right here.
What's the kicker?
Financial aid.
is available. Go ahead.
Oh, come on.
Close it out, Gilbert.
Come on. BetterHelp wants you to start
Come on,
living
baby.
a happier life today. Visit their website and read their testimonials that are posted daily. Visit betterhelp.com/belly. That's better, H-E-L-P, and join over 1 million people taking charge of their mental health with the help of an experienced professional. In fact, so many people have been using BetterHelp that they are recruiting additional counselors in all 50 states. Special offer for Tiger Belly listeners. Get 10% off your first month at betterhelp.com/belly. Enjoy the rest of the show.
All right, I got a great anecdote. Less than 60 seconds. Bobby, do I have your permission?
It's like a doctor.
We'll be right back with a word from Marshall Rug Gallery. If you're looking for just the right flooring, you need choices. And at Marshall Carpet One, you'll certainly find them. And we're back. I remember being at Disney World when I was, let's say, 7. 1, 2, 3, 7. And I was there with a family friend, my mom's friend and my friend, her son, right? And I have a weird thing with
Start
lying.
over. I honestly,
It's okay. The audience heard
just
it.
give me a second. Just give me a second.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
I'll be honest with you. What's going on?
I know what's going on.
I've tuned out.
Of course.
No. Don't say of course. But you didn't know that.
On my podcast, you literally, you fell asleep multiple times.
I know, but right now, I'll be honest with you. I just don't know what the fuck is going on. So I was just trying to be honest with you. So
Should I stop?
No,
Should I
go
stop?
from the rug thing. Start that thing over.
Well, we're not going to edit that out. Now we finally hear you being
I want
honest
the rug
for
thing in there. His dad owns a rug store. It's one of the best rugs on.
I go on my podcast. It started as I guess it's a joke, but I cut to commercial and I cut to my dad's rug store commercial.
Yeah.
I do the VO on it. It's a few seconds. It's just a joke.
Okay.
I've been going on other people's podcasts.
Tell me the
trying to get
story.
my
So
dad's
years ago, tell me the
commercial.
story. I'm going to be completely with you.
I
Go
thought
ahead.
as a trio, we're very seizure-inducing.
As a trio, we're very seizure-inducing. Who says that?
I think it's entertaining.
I think that between the three of us,
Yeah.
we could really cause a lot of seizures in people.
No, I think it's entertaining.
Should we do our another podcast? Call it Seizures. We'll just do it for a few months until I get my subscribers up.
He's like, how do I get more ad space?
Yeah.
Let me tell this anecdote.
Okay. Go, so start from the beginning. Do
All
the rug, and then go.
You look to camera, snap, and say, "And we're back."
And
Otherwise-
we're back.
Snap and say, "And we're back." We come.
And we're back.
Jesus. So, lying is a very difficult thing for me. It's not a moral decision. It's just something that I'm wired with. I just can't do it, and it just doesn't feel like it's worth it. When I was a kid, it was a very obsessive thing, and I would tell my mom everything I did and everything I thought. There was a moment where I went, the kid Michael went to the bathroom. His mom Kathy went to the bathroom, and I'm 7. As I'm walking to the bathroom, I remember picturing when she goes to the bathroom, she's going to pull her pants down. I wonder if she's going to get naked. I pictured her naked. Oh, no. I went pee, I went back, and I told my mom, like I was admitting to her that I fucked dad. Like, you're not going to believe what I'm about to tell you, but I have to tell you. And I'm emotional about it, and I don't understand what's wrong with me. And I tell her that I felt this stuff, and it felt so good to let her know. And she said some big moment for me. She said, Rick, I'm so glad that you felt safe to come to me with that. You could tell me anything you ever want to tell me. I want you to know that everybody has weird thoughts. There's nothing wrong with it. It's 100% natural. Think whatever you want to think. You don't have to tell me if you don't want. That was, from that, it changed everything. But also, it's like, oh, you think things. You think things that are bad. You think like, I'm picturing Bobby naked now because I've seen it. You just picture stuff. Who gives a shit? You don't have to, you don't owe everybody what you're feeling.
It's funny because I've done the same thing with my parents growing up, but they don't fully understand they don't know English that well. So I think I told them personal things knowing that they wouldn't be able to fully grasp what I was saying. Like when I got sober my junior year in high school, I would say something like, oh yeah, I jerked off to a Hustler magazine out in the field and I came all over a rock. All they hear is rock, came, right? And it's a jerking motion.
Well, that's
They
really
can't
the
put it all
important
together.
stuff.
That's all-
Oh, they don't
that's
know
all
what
you
that
need,
means.
though.
They don't really know what it means. So and my dad will go, okay.
So did you tell them on purpose, knowing that they wouldn't know?
Yeah, you could just say things to, immigrant, my parents.
That still seems like a safe place, though.
Yeah, that felt good.
Yeah.
It felt good. Dad, I think I'm an incel. I think you fucked me up because you're so ugly and mom's so pretty and you fucked me up genetically.
Is your mom really pretty?
I mean, if my mom has a nice jawline, you think my mom's cute, but pretty, right?
Yeah.
Just cross eyes, but that, who?
Who what? I noticed that.
What?
Your mom's not cross-eyed.
Is she?
She, well, you know that she was.
She was, and then she got the surgery for
but
it.
still, one
What
goes.
surgery do you have for a cross eye? Is this a patch?
I think it's like you just no. I think you just like strengthen a muscle back there.
Yeah, you strengthen the muscle.
Yeah, with a patch to force it to.
I think that's for astigmatism.
But she literally had surgery on her
The
eye.
patch, because my friend
had
has astigmatism and he has
She had
to wear
eye
an
surgery.
patch.
She had eye surgery.
I think that as an exercise on the podcast, off the podcast, you call your friend and you say that you wrote those things and you're ashamed of them and they weren't even about her, but I'm just trying to figure some stuff out.
She's gonna unfriend me. She's like, "Are you on drugs?" She's gonna be like, "Who gives a shit? We were fucking 19 years old." Rick, that was just a really poor example.
She's not gonna do it.
That was a poor example.
Okay.
There are other things.
She's not gonna
that,
do
You want me to call her?
You want to call her?
She's not gonna do it.
Who?
Whatever he's saying to do.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
I don't even know what we're talking about.
Being ashamed of your 18-year-old self.
Well, being ashamed of everything. Shame is just one of those things that us Asians carry forever.
Yeah, you don't know. You don't get it.
Yeah, it's something that
You don't get
Well, then there's
You don't
nothing.
get it. Your
Then
feeble
why
mind
why complain about
Can't
it?
get it.
we're not complaining
Shut the
about it.
fuck
We're
up, man.
sharing. We're sharing with you what hurts us.
Oh no!
What an interesting guy you are.
We've hit a wall.
No, we
I
haven't.
think this is it.
This is not it.
This is it.
This is three mind. These are three.
I'll tell you something. If
we all do it?
if we weren't in this thing, I would love to do what we do on my podcast. And when we snap, we switch chairs and everything. But you can't commit to
Yeah,
that. Right?
you know what I do want to do though is when the pandemic's over.
Not
and
during a
I'm gonna.
pandy.
I promise you this. Okay, I promise you this, Glassy. First of all, I call him John Boom Boom. Your friend. Remember you at Mendocino Farms, John Boom Boom.
Yeah,
What's his last name?
John DeWalt.
What? How did I get Boom?
Because you have.
I know. No, I know why. I know why.
Boom is a boxer.
No, I know why. Boom Chicago. Was he ever in Boom Chicago?
Yes, he was.
improv.
That's why I call him that.
Wow,
John Boom Boom.
that's great.
Yeah. But when you said it, you call my friend John Boom Boom as if I was some sort of fucking psychopath. There's a reason why I call people stuff.
This needs to get better now.
What?
what?
This. I need people to want to come and see.
Yeah. It's good.
I think that something.
already
happened-
good.
When I gave you this book,
Yeah.
I don't think you. I think you took it with a little confusion.
I didn't.
No.
I know. You know what? I appreciate Justin Timberlake for his for his artistry and
He has
his
really blue
slip
eyes.
ups with his wife.
Yeah.
his
You
new
appreciate the
baby.
slip ups?
I do. I appreciate slip ups of humans. I'm all about. I'm interested in the growth and learning. I like when people fall through cracks and come out of it better.
May I say,
Yes.
if you could feel that way about
About
yourself as you do others,
Thanks, Rick.
Thank
Full
you.
circle.
Thank you,
I
Rick.
feel it.
we'll be right back.
Thank you for your time. What an interesting
Where am
hour.
I?
What an
Very
interesting
good.
What an interesting hour. Very good.
Has it been an hour?
Yeah. At the end of our podcast, we do a thing called unhelpful advice.
Was it really? Oh man, you know what? There was one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about,
What the
and we never get.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Do it.
Yeah.
Did you forget?
No, it's just something that's going on right now. That
Go ahead, go
Betty
ahead.
said would be interesting because you have medical expertise, and it would just be
I
like
don't.
oh well then.
Well, no, just try. Let's give it a try.
So I've been dealing with some medical stuff with my hormones being very all over the place, all my hormones, and I've been seeing doctors and MRIs and CAT scans and all these things. And recently I went to a whatever the penis doctor is for fertility and stuff, who has a specialty in endocrinology, especially with testosterone, not all hormones, but testosterone. And he wasn't sure, and I have to go to a geneticist for more tests and stuff, but I'm just taking my time because of the world. And he told me that a lot of Ashkenazi Jews, not a lot of, but of this condition that he's about to tell me of, the majority of them are Ashkenazi Jews. I don't remember the name of it, but it's something where I'm basically, I'm a man and a woman. Not a hermaphrodite, it's something else. I'm a woman. I'm not a man and a woman, I'm a woman. I'm a woman with a penis, and which is totally fine, and I support that.
This is how it starts.
But it was just like, well, I'm not a woman.
Hormonally, on paper, is what they're saying.
is his hypothesis.
or whatever.
Right.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
get
yeah.
stronger. You're a little more hardened. Like
Yeah, yeah.
Lizzo right now, I think it's probably going through shit.
Hard.
She's
Hard.
going
Yeah,
through some mental
hard.
stuff
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
horribly. And just somebody, like when Twitter attacks you, somebody equated it to being thrown little toothpicks that stick in you. It won't kill you, but after thousands of them, they hurt.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's so. She's probably not looking at social media. There's no way.
I hope she's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
Um,
I mean, I know. I just vaguely I kind of know, but I don't know what the specifics are.
It's basically like a toxic work environment, some sexual, like, inappropriate stuff, but mostly with a dance captain.
Yeah.
And apparently some body shaming for some of the
Interesting.
girls. But I think everyone is just so involved.
Well, can
with
the girls body
headline.
shame back or no?
Yeah, but I think people, if you were to really look into it, like I'm sure like everyone, like we've all acted pretty fucked up in our lives. Like I just can't imagine this is worth maybe a lawsuit. It's
No,
not like
I
that.
think those girls hate her. She's probably a bitch.
Yeah.
Because you have to be this arena global household name thing.
Yeah.
So you gotta snap. Hey, do that. You gotta crack the whip a little.
But do you?
well,
I
look
mean,
at Ellen.
let me ask you something. I mean, like for instance, Bert.
Okay.
Bert's doing this gigantic tour. I'm
Ah,
not
good
saying
point. He's a nice guy.
Yeah, but I'm not saying that he's at Lizzo's level. But
Same body.
oh god,
But-
that's good.
Oh,
no, let that sink.
All right.
Let that sink in.
Yeah.
Well, you're right. So my point is that, but he is doing large arenas and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I've done stuff with him where it's like there's staff and there's people that you know what I
Yeah.
mean. There's things that go wrong, but his nature is just a nice, kind,
Great
soft
guy.
guy.
Great guy.
He's a great guy.
Yeah, but your nature is still bound to conflict with somebody else's nature. Like he could be, like someone could just not like his vibe or take him take it the wrong way, or he's having a bad day and he says one wrong thing. You just never know.
Yeah, but I don't know what Liz was saying. I don't want to argue because I don't know much about it. But what I'm saying is this one bad day doesn't equate to this whirlwind.
Yeah.
It's a pattern.
Yeah.
It's something that goes on and on. So, I mean, I hate to argue with you, but
Yeah, I just feel weird about like when people pile on. Well,
Yes.
I don't want to pile on. I don't know much
no,
about
like
it.
like on say for instance on TikTok. Well, I met Lizzo one time at
Right.
this place.
I
Now
hate that
everyone has a
shit.
story about her.
Yeah.
And you're like,
Yeah.
that doesn't.
And it pisses me off because all we preach is like compassion and mental health and all that. You're like, you know what this shit does to a person that they're doing
Yeah.
to Lizzo? Like that is fucking with her mental health.
Yeah.
So they're all full of shit.
It's not just it's not just fucking with her mental health. If she's a normal human being, right, and she has all her feelings and you know what I mean, it's the worst kind of self-human shame.
Right.
I mean, I just can't imagine the level. I've been through it. My friends have been through it. It's fucking awful.
Right.
And she's a way bigger name. She's getting way more attention.
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine.
I
right?
can't imagine either.
It's devastating.
Yeah, and it's even sadder because they'll use the sexual inappropriate. That's all just shit. They're like, ooh, that'll catch.
Yeah.
We'll throw that out there. Whether it happened or not, people use those important movements for their own personal gain.
Yeah.
Which is really gross.
Yeah, it's gross. Yeah. Well, let's pray for Lizzo, I guess.
Hey, there you go.
Great take.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know her music. Is it
Let's
good?
make T-shirts. Pray for Lizzo.
Yeah, is it good? The music?
Yeah,
I don't
she's
know.
great. I love it.
What do you like?
I'm a nerd. I like old hip hop or classic rock or something. Or
Okay.
I like punk.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you some questions, right? Real quick, okay?
Yeah.
And you rank 1 through 10 if you like.
All right.
The Pixies.
Yeah, I like the Pixies.
1 through 10?
Oh. You only got to give me one band at a time?
Wait,
He doesn't
you
know
wanna
what the other
grade
ones
them?
are.
I need to hear the other 10.
On
the
a
other
score
9.
of 1 to 10.
On a score from 1
Oh,
what you
you
like,
said
how much you
rank
like
it.
it.
Oh, okay.
I'm not saying rank it.
I thought you were going to give me 10.
No.
And put them in order. I give them an 8 or a 7.
Okay, good. A band called, this is a deep cut,
Uh-huh.
Television.
Wow. I don't know too much.
You heard of them?
I've heard of them.
One album that's great.
Oh.
Marquee Moon.
Marky Moon.
Anyone listening, listen to it. It's a fucking legendary.
All right, I'll
incredible-
check it out.
Really?
Yeah, Marky Moon.
Marquee Moon.
Marquee.
Marquee Moon.
Got it.
Yeah. And they're a CBGB. Talking Heads.
Love them.
1 through 10.
9.
Whoa, you love them.
I love the Talking Heads.
I love the Talking Heads as well.
Yeah, this must be the place.
yeah.
Woo, that gets
How
me
about
going.
this? REM.
Love them.
I love them too. No one talks about them. I love them.
Great, they came and went.
They came and went. They're still around.
Shiny, happy people, man on the move.
But even like Murmur, the earlier shit,
Yes.
so good. Oh, so good.
What, Kenneth, what's your frequency, Ken?
Yeah. See,
Great
you and I
tune.
have a lot in common.
Yeah,
right?
we're back.
Right. We've never been gone.
Oh, you're right. Sorry.
How about this? Tribe Called Quest.
I like Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was when rap was fun. It was lighter.
Yeah, De La Soul. Look, they just released all the early De La Soul. I just all been listening to.
Oh, yeah.
It's incredible.
What about
You give me one.
Wait, I forgot the name of it.
Oh shit.
Ah,
This
fuck.
game. Let's go back to you then. Let's go back to you. I got
Okay.
one. Sonic Youth.
A little too depressy.
What do you mean? A little
Yeah,
too dark.
It's a little too just sway fentanyl vibe, you know?
Right. Okay.
But they're good. It's just a little too much for me.
I'm gonna give you my favorite one. I'm gonna give you one of my top 5 favorite albums of all time.
All right.
I want to see if you've listened to it before. My Blood and Valentine, Loveless.
Wow, that's a little gay.
What do you mean?
Well, it's a little too angsty for me.
It's shoegazy.
Shoegazy.
It's shoegaze music.
The genre.
The genre.
Shoegaze?
Yeah, it's like a wall of sound. It's,
Oh, I thought.
I don't think you've listened to the album, dude.
No, I don't think I have. I
Yeah.
thought they were kind of like
No.
My Morning Jacket or
No.
something.
No. It's more like, synthesize a wall of sound, and if you really listen, you're right to the levels of it. You hear the melody.
Okay, I like
but
a wall of sound.
But it's a beautiful album.
All right.
Loveless, My Bloody Valentine, one of my favorites of all time.
Are they like Death Cab for Cutie?
No.
All right, good. I hate
It's not
that shit.
singer-songwriting.
Okay.
It's not emo in any kind
Good.
of way.
I hate emo.
And it's going to take a couple of listens to be real.
What? What the hell kind of music is that? What is this, The Wire? You gotta watch it a few times. Couple listens. That's a lot. That's a lot.
2 listens.
All right. I'll give
From
it two.
beginning, and I'm giving you the album that from beginning to end
Yeah.
is a masterpiece.
All right. See, you know your stuff because you're an emotional guy.
I love
So you
emotions.
can feel the music.
Yes, I do. And
So I trust
I feel it, and I go, it's also something I've, till this day,
Yeah.
I've never heard anything like it.
Wow.
Yeah. I had a friend named Peter in San Diego. He was like artist, like one of those like real like eyeliner guys.
Uh huh.
You know what I mean? Real eyeliner.
Oh yeah, we know what eyeliner is.
Yeah.
We got it.
Yeah, but just moody.
Yeah.
Highly intelligent.
Okay.
Like he would read just for fun a Dostoevsky book.
Oh, that guy.
One of those plays chess at night.
It seems like a blast.
Right.
All right.
And I go, he doesn't like any modern music.
Oh, really?
One day I went, dude, you gotta listen to this album. He goes, there's no way I'm gonna like it. I don't like anything that's recorded after 1978 or whatever. One of those guys. And because this was recorded in 1990, I believe. And that's all he listens to, that album. It's so
Wow.
good. Anyway,
Okay.
yeah,
My Bloody Valentine.
Yeah. Do you have an album that you like that you want to give to me?
Well, then this is gonna get a little dorkier.
I don't care.
Where you at on George Harrison? All Things Must Pass.
That's a great album.
Great album.
It's a great album.
Great album.
That's a great album.
And it kind of goes with what we're talking about. Lizzo, it must pass. All things will pass, you know?